Okay, and welcome back to another episode of Majesty. Now, the problem with this one is, I did the entire mission just to realize I was never being, having my voice picked up, so I am just gonna go through the, actual video now and do some commentary, because it's a long one and I'd rather not do that mission again. So, in this one, it's the Lich King. It's a very annoying mission to say the least. Gave me a lot of trouble. Just putting down some basic defenses, trying to build far enough to put in a market, maybe blacksmith. I don't think that works out though, so take it as you will. So this mission is very difficult for me because of it's so easy to get swarmed. I think at one point I almost do get swarmed and I get very close to restarting, but I stick in. So just getting out some heroes that'll go out and clear out some basic guys and start getting money. You can see rats already attack my towers. But yeah, there's just everything trying to attack you. I've seen all those crystals, by the way. Yeah, they love to appear from the Lich, and they will spawn skeletons over time. And if you do not destroy those as soon as they appear, you will fairly quickly get swamped with just more and more. That just means more and more skeletons come in, and you're gonna have a bad time. Let's see, so I'm just going around destroying them right now. In this one, at the start at least, I kind of went for a super slow, just small upgrade pace. I did forget about the relics again. That's just something I do. I think I remember about 10 or 20 minutes into this game, then I start using them. But yeah, for right now, it's okay. Taking out the crystals fairly well. Heroes aren't dying for once. I mean, that's like half the problem in this level. Half of your enemy is the actual skeletons, and half of them are the assholes that you call heroes, with how they act. I mean, I've had some who just walk right past the market with it burning down and just keep on going. You think they'd actually kind of like stop maybe and get it? Yeah, so that's just a normal Lich. They're kind of annoying, but they only spawn right now when you destroy some crystals. Other crystals will just drop like 3 skeletons. Alright, so yeah, we're just getting some basic upgrades. I think I want to get that, the first 2, the Crush and Blow, and, I forgot what it's called. The magic one that deals tremendous damage against the undead, for obvious reasons. So yeah, as of right now, this is actually going decently. We'll have to see where it takes us though. I've just started upgrading the Warrior's Guild to get it. As you can see, there's Minotaurs in the south right now, which are also very scary. Alright, looks like one of my warriors are actually picking a fight. I don't think I go down and check it out though. I'm too busy just checking all the upgrades right now. I don't think I ever really get that heal spell. Not until late game. An extremely late game. Okay, so we got Holy Attack, which is nice. Oh yeah, see. There's fine some skeletons right now. So yeah, now this Ranger's Guild, it is the definition of annoying. Let me tell you that. I'm having a hard time really placing it somewhere I want. And I didn't really want it there either because it was so far out, but I just wanted to get it down, and that seemed like as good as a place of any. Looks like we got a crystal. Yeah, we got one right there, so just go and destroy that one too as well, the one up there. What can I really say right now? Heroes are just leveling up. We're expanding a little bit. Not, those expansions might not last very long, but Hopefully the Rangers will do some help when they're live. Yeah, we do have a Minotaur here, and he just killed a warrior. Level 8. We just had a level 10 cleric die. I'm going to presume to the same thing. Luckily now we have the tower on the Minotaur, which is going to help him out. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some Rangers now because they are cheaper than the clerics and the warriors. So that way I can get some more out rather than spend money for just one warrior when I can just get 2 Rangers. And they managed to take out that crystal, which is nice, but now we have a Minotaur inside our city. He's went on the tower though. So yeah, as you can see, the Ranger skill is already going down. Yeah, that is the definition of an asshole right there. You know, your guild's breaking down, and what are you gonna do? You're just gonna walk right back to the castle. Just sit down being a lazy ass. But and then this is mistake number 2 I did. Thinking it'd be a good idea to try to build it again. So yeah, we got crystal to the north, graveyard of ours is to the top right. You know, this isn't a bad spawn for this map. There aren't too many nearby trade posts. I think there's one to the left a little bit, but even then I don't get to it for so long. I mean, I have some who are just a foot to my market, so that's kind of nice for early game income, even if it's not that much. So I'm trying to build another Rangers guild. It's not the best idea ever, really, but just, you know, buying some more clerics and stuff like that to replace the dead. And as you can see, my guys are trying to destroy those crystals, which we need down very badly. But yeah, overall, I just keep it at 2 times the speed because this mission can be, of course, very dangerous if you aren't careful. In this way I can try to be a bit more cautious and see things that are coming, I suppose. But yeah, that's just my goal here. Level 14 warrior dies, so that kind of stings a little bit with it being so high of a level. Ranger died, that's not too shocking. Yeah, the towers are just doing a decent job at taking out anything that tries to get near. We do have a crystal at the top right, but I feel like that one doesn't get taken down for quite a little bit. Yeah, I am starting to look to place down market eventually, because not only the money going up from it, the income I should say, but also the potions you get from it's quite nice for the people, heroes. Our level 11 warrior died. Where's that cleric? That's a cleric, right? Yeah, that's a cleric that just died. So see as well, I try to place it in the defensive position, but I can't really fit there, so I just place it there. You know, while kind of praying that it doesn't go down too fast. So yeah, now once that gets built, I can start getting more income, get some potions out, which will help our guys tremendously. Towers again are doing a good job at helping taking down these Minotaurs. South is more just protected by the guilds, because with them running back and forth into them, they like to attack anyone that's in the area of their guilds. Yeah, so not much going on right now. You know, we got a few crystals. Luckily that one just got taken down. Just got a Lich there. He's not careful, he's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no, that cleric just managed to save him. Nice job. Yeah, it shows you how good clerics can be. Luckily the Rangers guild isn't dead. Now when he says you seek oblivion I grant you, he does love to spawn a few crystals right then. So usually whenever he says that, I'm a bit, yeah, you see how long that one took. Oh. Alright, so yeah, crystals are just, yeah, there goes the Ranger's Guild. It died to a rat, actually. That's kind of annoying. And here I am being smart again, trying to place another Ranger's Guild. Now, I don't want it too close to the graveyard, because that's just a bad idea. So yeah, I decided to place it right there. I believe that's where one of the crystals spawns, just from that red spinny thing. I don't know what you want to call it. So yeah, that's another crystal down, which is always nice, of course. We could buy a warrior, because that's my goal right now, just to have max heroes, because they're the greatest defense against everything. Market is kind of going down, but we have heroes there helping out. You know, Skeleton Sniper already managed to take out the Ranger's Guild. That kind of sucks because it's 500 gold down the drain, I think. 500, 450, something like that. Alright, so yeah, we're getting the potions, the, you know, gear 2 of regeneration. That serves two purposes, not only to get more money, but also to just make sure our heroes survive longer. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance with those towers, as well as a cleric shooting spells at him. So, you know, life is kind of good right now. At this point, I start thinking, you know, maybe this game is the one we're actually going to win. Seeing as we actually managed to survive for a little bit. We did have a warrior die, which again sucks. In this case, I'm just trying to place down blacksmith to get them better gear, but couldn't find a good spot, so I just placed it next to a market piece. The market seems to be, it's kind of weird. On one side, it's safe in the fact that it keeps, well, never burning down, but it's also dangerous in the fact that it keeps catching on fire from the Skeleton Snipers, likely from the graveyard, the crystal, and I believe there might be an ancient graveyard to the east. You know, placing a second cleric skill just to get out more heroes, and the clerics seem to be doing a bit better for the most part than their warrior counterparts, probably because of the holy attack spell. But so we're gonna go ahead and place that down, and we'll get some more heroes. And of course we gotta get some upgrades from the blacksmith when we have the money, but clerics are not the most, well, cheap, so won't be in that quite yet. So yeah, you know, still just kind of defending against these crystals. That's the problem with this mission. You're just spending money on recruiting more heroes that die and put in small rewards on the crystals and replacing all the dead or destroyed buildings. That it's just a slow mission. It truly is. We said a cleric died, but she was only level 2, so it's not that big of a worriment. We were getting some mage upgrades in the blacksmith first. Since our mages are doing well, might as well make them do even better. And next we'll get the warrior upgrades, just because, you know, it's always a good idea to get them. Yeah, we got that skeleton sniper. Shouldn't be a problem though. Alright, so yeah, the crystals are down, so, but guess what, there's more. And now we have a black minotaur. Black minotaurs have about 650 more health, so they're quite a bit more scary than just your average minotaur. Now this time I kind of tried to do a new tactic, just hoping that the area around us is where most of the guys are coming to, and that's where the most carnage is. I placed it northwards to hope that, maybe mobs just wouldn't stop by it. I don't know what I was even thinking, but yeah, as you can probably guess, that plan does not work out one bit. I got some warriors in the south, which is actually kind of nice because they're doing some scouting down there and let me know what's there. Because in this one, I plan to probably really clear out the south first, since it's my less defended side, and then we'll move northwards. That just seemed like a decent idea, and it was. Just buying some more armors, completing the blacksmith. There's the Rangers Guild up in flames again, because the assholes can't protect it. Oh well, I'm not really shocked, honestly. I'm trying to get a flag up there because I feel like at this point we can spare some gold to go search for a spawner. There is a Black Minotaur taking on that church, and once again, the asshole NPCs walking right by the burned down church and not really helping out. Luckily, these skeletons kind of forced them to help out, it looks like. Got the call to arms skill just because it's nice to have that in case a Minotaur decides to break that down. I think I do actually use it soon. Once again, just trying to place down the Ranger skill. Really, at this point, I should just stop, but yeah, that's... Oh yeah, at this point, I did remember about my relics, so that's nice to have the extra gold. I mean, we now have 2,000 gold, so I'm just gonna be upgrading stuff like the warrior skill. The Black Minotaur trying to take down a tower. It doesn't look like he's gonna get down though. We also have a crystal right there that we should take out, since it's so close to our blacksmithing market. Yeah, Black Minotaur just fell, which is nice. Oh, once again, trying to place down the Rangers Guild. But I decided not to at the last moment and actually place down our Hall of Lords. Hall of Lords lets me call in 3 guys that I saved from our previous games. I often just chose them off camera real quick because it was just a quick process of whoever is highest leveled. So we got some guys that we can bring out there. They're nothing too special yet because we still haven't done some of the tougher missions, but we'll definitely get someone to help us with the issues going on. It's nice just to have those guys because they probably won't die. Just took out another crystal, which is always nice, and I believe this is the point where we just start saving up to get a hero out. These heroes can be expensive. Not heroes, but lords. Yeah, see? They're all like 2,000 something. So we just gotta save up a little bit. Black Minotaur, he's taking on a warrior and a guard's tower, man. Guard of a tower? I don't know. Oh, it's only 1,000. Yeah, I'm trying to pick between the warrior and the ranger, of course. I go with the warrior just because I know that he is probably decently equipped, and right here he kind of proves his worth. Okay, well maybe not, but you get my point. He's going to take down that Black Minotaur pretty quickly. Now we have the blacksmith up in flames, but clerics going to the shop likely or such to come down quite quickly. Faith restoration is nice because it allows them to keep casting heal for longer and stuff like that due to the increased mana regen. My relic is, yes, yeah, I just noticed as well that it's refresh. Yeah, for the most part I'm just going to be using the gold one for now. There's no real use of using the others, but so yeah, I'm just once again trying to place down a Rangers Guild, and that's where I chose this time, and we'll see how that goes. I've got some Minotaurs on the front border, but luckily the clerics are doing a decent job at to get them out. Plus we got a warrior there now who just destroyed one. Market's up in flames. It looks like from yeah, it's just a normal skeleton, but I think that was actually our lord who went out and cleared out that skeleton. So yeah, I'm quite happy with our lord right now. I mean, he's saved the warriors guild from destruction and saved the market from destruction. Went ahead and picked up a ranger, and as we know, rangers can be assholes. Well, this one is no exception. I mean, he does a few nice things for me, but for the most part, he just wants to go look for adventure when I have quest markers down, and he wants to sit at home for the most part. But I'll give it to him. He did do a few scouting missions. So what can I really say? I'm just trying to increase to get a hero out there because I would like that area explored. Really any area right now, because we just need some spawners down. I think I went eastwards mostly because of the market. I wanted to protect that better. I'm not too sure when we actually get over there though, because the rangers would, they'd run up, see two skeletons and run for their life. So yeah, it's gonna be him that we're waiting for to go scout, but when he does, God knows when. Alright, yeah, so just destroying some more portals, finally getting up this ranger's good, actually to level 2 now, so it's got more health and it's more likely to survive, and that's nice. Blacksmith almost fell, but luckily a cleric was there to help out. Just lost a ranger, nothing really new there. That portal has been there for like 15 minutes now, so at least. So I don't know what our heroes are doing. It's probably they try to go up there in the graveyard, plus the crystal forces just push them back. Our relic is refresh, so I'm kind of waiting for that to go. Just sitting there hoping that he actually goes and scouts out the area. Someone almost made it if we actually look there, but almost isn't quite making it. Yeah, I was going to recruit a lord, but I decided to upgrade our royal palace, mostly to be able to upgrade the market in the blacksmith, but it also helps so it doesn't die. That's an important thing, for it not to die. Okay, yeah, see, he's finally over. Oh no, that's not him actually, is it? Oh no, it is. Yeah, so he's finally over there doing the exploration quest. It only took 5 minutes to walk around and do nothing. Yeah, sadly we didn't find anything really over there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying in the area though, like send some guys down there. At this point I'll just start putting 500 gold on the flags, because I can afford it finally. And right now I'm just waiting for the palace to be built up so I can go and upgrade the blacksmith and the market. And now we have this guy going out into wilderness. At least he's already, oh yeah, see, that's the guy who sees like 2 skeletons and runs. But hey, he's managed to at least explore a little bit. I mean, if we would have found a lair, that would have been even better. If I'm not mistaken, there are some Minotaur lairs in the south that I'll have to eventually get. There might be like 3 or 4 of them, which is where of course the Minotaurs and the Black Minotaurs are coming from. And finally we found an ancient graveyard. I'm going to destroy that as soon as possible, because I mean, look how many guys come from it, and just destroying that would be awesome. That way we have such less amount of guys running around in our city. And here comes the rush that he's gonna do. It's not gonna be that bad anymore. I'm not really scared now. Relic is refresh, so I'm just kind of waiting for myself to do it. Now I think this mission goes on till like day 158, so it kind of gives me and you a timeline of how far we are in it. I'm not too sure though. So yeah, he decided to just keep going and kind of missing that part, the destroy bounty, but he did explore. There was a temple over there, so you do have some elements. I don't think they actually spawn though, besides that, so that's nice that they don't spawn. Now I'm looking to get Dwarven's helmet down, mostly because of their towers, but he is also going to be good when we go and kill the Lich, because they're extremely tanky. Sorry. Yeah, so apparently there's an invisible Minotaur destroying the market. Yeah, I was sitting there trying to figure out what it was until I kind of noticed. You know, just get some more blacksmith upgrades to help our guys out. Okay, so yeah, research completed. Trying to place down this. Yeah, right there's decently well. Ranger's Guild actually almost fell. Not almost, but it started falling too. Minotaur, luckily we had a warrior walk by and, you know, kick his ass. I was thinking of just waiting for the cleric or just getting the ranger now, and I decided to get the ranger now. You know, you can kind of say if that was a good idea or not, but I did it. Alright, now just looking, Dwarven settlement's going up. I am going to pop out some dwarves at one point, of course. I'm placing that there for the protection of the blacksmith and the marketplace. These normal towers are like 1,720 gold or something like that. And they aren't nearly as good, even upgraded. Though I always prefer Dwarven towers, they're just better overall. Yeah, so we do see a Minotaur walking around in the swamp, you know. Kind of tells me, okay, yeah, this is where they're coming from. I just need to find one of their spawners. So we do have another crystal there. At this point, the Dwarven Tower is actually going to be taking shots at it and slowly destroying it, so we can actually just have that solo. That and any heroes that walk by, but for right now, since it's still being built up, I will put a bounty on it. Okay, we managed to find our first pyramid down here, which is awesome. You can see all the Minotaurs and black Minotaurs coming. First one to take down is quite a job due to how many Minotaurs are in the area. I think there's like 3 or 4 Minotaurs that are going to be down there, so. But we're slowly taking down the Great here. Oops. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, then the Minotaur shoots out and she has to start fighting the Minotaur, sadly. But hey, we're doing damage to it at least. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is that the heroes, they seem to really hate any evil crystals. For some reason, of course. No one knows why, but so you only need to place like 100, 200, maybe 300 gold, and you'll be able to get at least one person there. And since they're not that hard, one person should be good enough, especially if they're spawned near your city or even inside it, because then you're also going to get people there just to help them, or in my case, maybe even towers. Yeah, I finally remembered my rogue again, so we'll go and pop that and get some more gold while we start destroying the Minotaur pyramid. Can't remember if she manages to get it down this time or if someone else has to run down, but so yeah, at this point, all new record, the Rangers Guild is still a thing, which I'm actually shocked about. Just going through and checking if I have to recruit anyone else. Like I had to get the 3 new Rangers. Yeah, see, she ran off, but now we got Sir Bradar, who is now fleeing. Quite honestly, can you blame him? That's like 4 Minotaurs. And we managed to split them off in a group of 2. Go figure that Ranger's bringing them all back to town, but we should have no problem. The clerics are just here showing them what's up, kicking their asses, but, you know, starting to slowly upgrade the dwarves because they are an important asset of this. Been thinking about getting rogues just for their poison oil. I don't know if I actually do that or not, but place down the king statue just as kind of like a monument for actually being stable for once and not falling apart. Putting down our cleric seal, of course, just to get more clerics, which is quite nice. Alright, since the Ranger skill actually matches survive, I will go ahead and upgrade it, which will give it, once again, even higher chance to survive due to increased HP and an option for more abilities. Yeah, we got a crystal over there and crystal over here, crystal everywhere. So we are just going to start taking those out. We did get the cleric skilled up, so it just means more clerics can be pumped out. I'm looking to go ahead and get that holy spot for us eventually. That's why I was kind of looking at a tower to defend it. Yeah, because I would rather Minotaurs not come in and ransack it. And Dwarven Tower should, and I say should, defend it. So yeah, just getting the Rangers up a little bit, letting them get some new spells, or abilities rather. But how they're going out, I think they'll ever have the chance to get it before they die. They'll walk right out and get hit. I'm not sure if abilities like cost some money or if they have to be a certain level to use it, but like costs money to learn, by the way. So we're actually starting to get a decent bit of heroes running around, which is nice. Over here we just got 2 black minotaurs chasing this ranger. Yeah, when you go level 5 and you're running away from 2 minotaurs, that's a good thing. So yeah, that kind of tells me that the minotaur problem is still definitely here, and well, would you look at that? We're lucky he didn't stop. Yeah, excuse me again. So now we have some warriors just running around taking out the minotaurs. So clearly we do have another crystal here, so we're gonna order that to be taken out. Do my relic up again, but knowing me, it would take me 20 minutes. Oh, would you look at that? Well, no, I guess I'll be doing it now. Yeah, we're just having guys pop right out of the sewer. I love that, how they just open up the little door. Anyhow, you know, we got heroes taking out the crystal, which is nice. The tower is actually shooting at it too, which means, you know, I don't even have to pay for it. I just have to have the tower sit there. Yeah, I was going to place that, but then I realized that I need a upgraded palace, which is 4,000 gold. It's a huge amount right now. And I say right now heavily because towards the end of the game it won't be really. So yeah, you know, I'm looking to get in, of course, the heroes out. I'm probably going to be going for paladins first, because I just love paladins. They're my favorite. You know, you take a warrior and kind of give him the ability to heal himself. What can really stop him? Plus they have some nice spells on defense, so they make awesome tanks right alongside dwarves. Plus they still retain the attack of a warrior for the most part, and that means that they can have they can tank a lot and they can do the damage they need to do. I think they have like 2,000 HP towards level 18, which is a lot. I mean, a warrior at level 18 has like 700. That guy's 2,000. So yeah, I just started going out to another area to try to find spawners. You know, we went right out into where the Lich more controls. You can tell by the ground, of course. So yeah, I'm trying to take this little trading post as ours to get some more income. I think it stands for a little bit, but not forever. In this case, we have a little rogue skill that wants us to kill off the local ghosts. You know, it's not a hard mission, but here I thought we'd get something special. No, it's just like literally 3 level 13 rogues running around and getting killed instantly by the ghosts. So I do it because I will have to do it no matter what to get to the Lich easier and to kind of stop the ghost attacks. Excuse me again. Yeah, stop the ghost attacks on our village. So yeah, they're just all ghosts. I find ghosts kind of annoying, honestly. I don't know what really bothers me about them, but they bother me. So our trading post is doing a decent job already, getting some trade carts our way. So this part kind of confuses me because, I still see Minotaurs running around. I think that's way too many just to be coming off from the side of the map, which I was right. I just couldn't find out exactly where they were. So, it's kind of almost stupid how little darkness is covering the spawners, but you'll see in a little bit. It happens not only once, but twice actually. How I just miss a little area, and when I go back, boom, there's a spawner there. Okay, so we started construction on our temple to, I think his name is like Darius, or I don't know, for the paladins. You can see the Dwarven Bloodstud did a decent job at killing the Minotaur, even if a warrior did come and help. It was still at like 700 health. If you looked at the beginning, it was going to be close, but the tower was actually going to kill the Minotaur. I assume just because of it having more defense. Plus, when the builder gets there, they'll go and repair it for free, while Minotaur has no chance. Yeah, like right here, I start thinking there's got to be something down here. So I start putting down some exploration goals to go there and basically say, yeah, there's gotta be something, so you guys gotta go find it. Excuse me again. Just place another in. Just, hey, this area's kind of protected, might as well for little looks. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking to get him up to a paladin right away, but it does cost me quite a bit of gold. So in this case, I still haven't found the pyramid, but I know there is one. I just, couldn't tell you where for my life. So I'm just looking at some warriors that I'm going to go turn into paladins. Yeah, watch his health gain. It's going to be insane. Just waiting. 730 on this guy. I'm looking at his armor. 707 on this guy. Alright, come on, man. You don't have to sit there for ages now. Yeah, go with the 730, which goes up to a 2,440. He does get his gear wiped, but is given gold to go buy some. I'm not sure exactly how much the gear's worth. It costs us like 3,000 to get some of the gear, but that doesn't mean that they have to pay 3,000. Right away, I'm looking to get a second paladin since my income is quite well. I should shoot off the relic, but I'm not because I'm dumb. So you can actually only have 2 paladins, which I thought you could have 3. But yeah, you can only have 2 paladins, so excuse my dog if you can hear him, but only 2 paladins, so yep. So yeah, life just kind of goes on. I'm thinking of grabbing that holy site for some priestess now. I was thinking of doing double paladins, but I decided with this being an undead guy and us already having 2 paladins to tank, we might as well get some priestess to heal the tanks. Looks like we found something in the bottom right, as in a spawner. I'll probably go check that out in just a minute after I do some upgrades and buy more guys to replace our manpower, if you want to call that. Yeah, I see him going right there now. We actually managed to find an ancient graveyard, which once again just has tons of guys pouring out of it. So I decided, yeah, we might want to kill it. Luckily, our guys up here are taking out the ancient crypts quite well. The only problem is now they run and ghosts just kind of stay there for the most part. So that area is ghost infested. Doesn't really matter though, because as long as the spawners are gone, I think there's almost like a little slope you have to go up on the right to get up to the liches. So yeah, you got more guys coming there, and here's the ancient graveyard. Yeah, I'm looking just to see the cost. I go and put 500 gold on each to get them both killed, because they don't respawn. Those ones are just there to give you a little challenge to get the holy site. Of course, it's a very weak challenge when you actually go to get it, but early game, if you stray too close, that could be the end of you. Luckily at this point, I'm pretty 100% sure that we won't be losing this. We got a lot. It's only 2 clerics actually. I thought it was 4. Don't even ask. We have some clerics there helping out while we have our warrior over here with, looks like someone else. That's probably a paladin basing off what he's using. So they should have no trouble doing that. Yep, that's a paladin. I'm not shocked. That little almost lightning move you see, that's his move. It like instantly kills undead, so that's nice. Yeah, starting to get a tower up and getting the priestess site up. Maybe I should have waited till after the fight, but oh well. Yes, yeah, little space right there was enough to kind of hide an entire pyramid, which is what got me. But hey, we managed to find it, and I think this little area right too has, might not be a pyramid, but it might be something else. Yeah, so we just have tons of ghosts there. It doesn't really, doesn't really affect us greatly as of right now. Just trying to place an extra tower to kind of defend against the rats. I know they won't really break through, but now we do got some skeletons here, so I'm going to place some gold to defend the temple, because if that temple goes down, that is a lot of money. And we got our paladin just here, just destroying these skeletons like they're nothing. Looks like our building for the dwarven tower almost went down. Not almost. Yeah, so we managed to find one bricked right up against the side of the map. So I'll go ahead and get that destroyed fairly quickly to suppress the minotaurs coming. I'm just going to check how much time's... Wow, we still have a lot left, huh? Yeah, so this is a super long mission, It's not even funny, honestly, how long it is, but it is what it is. I played a very slow game here, just slowly progressing. Luckily at this point, it's going to be picking up a bit more with us, going and clearing out the last of the temples. Not temples, but I guess spawners, I'm just going to call them. Layers. Yeah, we finally managed to take it out. We're going to go out to some normal level 13 rogues and get killed pretty quickly. I mean, so you can already see them just running back, and now they're just sitting inside their little house praying to God that they don't break in, but I feel like soon enough they're going to break in. I'm not even sure why I'm upgrading. I just decided, might as well. Yeah, see the Minotaur's now knocking on its door, and that thing goes down pretty quickly. And the rogues are already dying. We do got crystal there. See, one rogue's dead. And even if the others survive, they ain't gonna stay for very long without a house, but I'm not gonna give him one. We do have a stray minotaur. Oh, there's Ghost a second. Just, wandering around. So we'll go and get him killed before he does anything stupid. Send out some flags in the north, because I know that the Lich is, of course, northwest, as we can see from the little lair icon. So I want to go check out what's northeast, and we'll straight north. So yeah, we're just looking at the cost of turning some priests into priestess, or clerics into priestess. Once again, now the priestess is quite stronger. Her gear is gone, but that doesn't really matter as much. Just try and suppress these crystals. We don't actually need to place one on there, it looks like, but we did. So right away, the ranger's going up there, the explorer, having a bit of trouble with skeletons. What kind of shows me what's up ahead. Skeletons don't really matter too much. The little move I have there increases magic resistance to the person you use it on. Place it on the wizard guild to go ahead and get enchanted weapons, and the rogues guild to go and get poison weapons. The wizards guild also allows for the magic bazaar. We did manage to find this seed of elements, which is currently not spawning anything. Sometimes, like after you find them for a little bit, or once you reach a certain time in your gameplay, they will start spawning things. So I would like to get this destroyed before it does get anything. It's spawning out. Looks like we found another one, but this is actually ancient graveyard, which again is not that far north of our graveyard actually. Shows you why we're having such a large amount of guys. We have some rat men and a minotaur, but luckily our towers and clerics are doing quite a good job at taking them all out. But yeah, if you need help on this mission, because it did take me quite a few tries, I would say just focus on slow growth. You're gonna sit a lot of time just taking out these skeletons and such, rather than actually pushing out. I would, even just upgrading a guild and getting one new move. That's a big upgrade, and it's going to get your guys fighting better and defending better. So I would definitely go for slow upgrades at first until you get in a position like mine. So yeah, as we can see, this is quite an area filled with undead. Lots of them around. Ancient graveyards. There's also lots of treasure here too, which if our heroes can get up there will circulate in our economy, which is always nice to get more money. That's a good thing. Even if your heroes find gold, in the end that's like you finding gold, because they're gonna spend it on items in your city, which means you get to tax it and you get quite a bit of gold over it. Yeah, so another crystal did spawn, so we're just going to put some money on it to have it destroyed, and Dream Post is going down to a minotaur, I believe. No, it's a ghost, actually. It's kind of weird for a ghost to trail all the way south into the swamps, but yeah, so we're having a bit of trouble with these skeletons because they're kind of all hoarding around this area, so they're kind of hard to get to. I'm increasing the goal to huge amounts to kill those graveyards off, to try to get them just destroyed. It's kind of weird that the two crystals spawn right next to each other, but getting those destroyed, because once again, still, if you aren't careful, those crystals will they'll just spawn out so many guys that you can't take them out. Yeah, it looks like we got a cleric coming up. Actually, two clerics should be okay with taking out some skeletons. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, never mind. Dude, you're level 24 and you're fleeing? I mean, you don't have to go and take them all out once, just go slowly. See, this is kind of why the heroes are annoying. They're absolutely stupid. Magic Bazaar gets you a decent bit of money since, yeah, I believe the effects are limited, so your heroes keep coming back to buy them. And they are quite good. The extra damage, extra defense, it all helps them out quite a bit. I mean, if it is permanent, that's actually a pretty good investment for the heroes. Not so much for me because it's quite costly, but it helps them out. You can see how good that magic ability is. I would just take out 3 skeletons with just that one move. As he charges into the battle, it's kind of nice, you know, paladin charging in to take him all out. I kind of love what it says, it's purging evil. Oh, guys, taking that down quite quickly. Seems we got issues down by our temple, but the sniper ain't gonna last long with a dwarven tower on him. So at this point I'm just looking at some stuff that I can really spend my gold on. Crew pack that hero, the heroes that are gone. Upgrade the blacksmith. Might as well get the market upgrade too to get the new items. Did find another seed development, so I'm gonna have that one destroyed as well. And soon we're gonna be heading off to the Lich. Lich is a very close battle, by the way. He is fairly tough. Not only that, but if you neglect home, then skeletons will overrun it while you're fighting the Lich, which did happen to me to a degree. Luckily, you know, we still get victory. I won't spoil it at all. You know, I did some by accident. Whoops, but not all. Managed to get a expert magic weapon, which is quite nice. As we're just upgrading the expensive stuff, I decided that the clerics were doing such a good job, so I got them the cloth armor. Just had 2 warriors die, but at this point it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, we're just finding some more upgrades to help out our guys. I'm kind of refusing to get rogues right now because they'll die quickly. There is no, maybe they'll survive, though chances are they're gonna die pretty quickly. Alright, so you know, we explored pretty much all the map besides the Lich's lair, so after we get ready a bit, we will be heading up that way. I'm just setting down some trade posts. That's a dumb one, but I do it because there's ghosts walking around it. If you look in the top left, see it right there. But oh well. So yeah, we are getting these crystals that keep spawning down before they, of course, overpower us. I think this time I actually noticed my relic, but I'm saving it in case I need to use the healing tool. So yeah, and while we wait for the guy to explore up there, we're just gonna keep taking out these crystals. Look like we got 8,000 gold, so we have a lot of gold to what we can do with. And the market even has more gold, so as of right now, we are not having problems with gold. Sadly, there is an element there, and that is because, well, you'll see. I bet you can already guess if you Sir Humpledink. If I ever become a warrior, that's gonna be my name, Sir Humpledink. Oh, I like that. Maybe I should choose Sir Humpledink as my lord right there, just because of his name. Yeah, I decided, you know, might as well have a beer before you go to straight hell. I don't think that actually works out though. But, you know, really I just built it because anyone retreating from the battle with the Lich can just stop there rather than running all the way back to being a safe spot and heal up. You know, just increasing my tower defense because at this point I don't really need it, but it's nice to have it. It's quite formidable. Yeah, I just bought those upgrades because, you know, you might as well. I mean, I got archers, but yeah, it looks like they already managed to take out the inn. So yeah, that You'll see what happens. It takes me a bit to actually learn out how I should do this, but I do eventually, and you guys will get to see how as well. To say the least, this is not the right way. I am targeting those elements just because they can be kind of dangerous if you're running back on low health, of course. Well, anything can be dangerous, really. Yeah, hopefully we can still get the tower up. I just put 100 gold bounty on them because, no, why not? Yeah, so cleric who probably would have normally just ran by, decided to stop real quick because, well, 300 gold, huh? You know, that's a decent bit of gold actually, considering elements only give you 125. So yeah, when you get up here and actually destroy it, I think it's just the first one that you destroy, the Liches all come. Yeah, you can see right there how many there are. And my first idea is, well, maybe we should try to target them. Again, no, that's a stupid idea. Don't do that, please. Don't be as stupid as me. You're gonna get your heroes killed quite quickly for the ones who try it and aren't quite ready. Yeah, like that rogue stud. Yeah, that rogue, by the way, is one of the ones that were actually down with the ghost down there. I guess she managed to escape while her sisters died. But oh well, it happens. Now we got tanks going up and rangers, but I mean that's just too many liches to take out. I mean, yeah, we got more guys coming, but they aren't gonna hold. You'll see pretty quickly that the one cleric can't, or priestess can't just keep up with all of that. We do get another cleric here, but still, that won't be enough. If I really want to be smart, I should apply that item. Can I put more money on smart me, huh? And right here I kind of say, well, maybe this isn't a fantastic idea. I mean, we just lost a lot of people. So I think I cancel the bounty. Maybe. If I don't soon, I definitely should have. I'm trying to look because there is a high level priestess who just died there, and you know, I never end up finding her. Maybe it's just because the graveyard's too full already, or what. I wonder if Sir Humpledink's in there. I didn't get to see him. So yeah, just getting some more guys. The problem with the more guys is they see such a reward on the Lich that they're like, well, you know, I should be high enough level, I'll take that. Guess what, you're not. And they go and get themselves killed. So fun times, huh? I did just buy another priestess directly, and I am going to get the Resicruit. Resicruit? Let's go Resicruit. Spell in order to get them up. You know, we have our heroes just sitting there trying to take down this Lich. I think this is good because we at least have one on its own that they're trying to take out, rather than having all of them. You can see how the normal ones have, what, 5,000 health, while the main one is 45,000 or something like that. Yeah, so that one will actually maybe die. I don't know. Tried to using that just to get him healed up a little bit. I mean, he's got a bit more health, and the liches are quite nearby the other ones. They look like they just targeted on. Yep, they just targeted on, so they are not getting that one gone. Yep, he's a dead man. That looks like actually our lord, isn't it? Yeah, that's our lord. He better run if he wants to survive at all. I actually placed that piece. I wanted to get the heal spell and try to help get him out. And you'll see what happens here. He does die, but I remember I have the Rescue spell, so I'm going to use that. And then, being the smart man he is, he tries to go and fight all the liches alone. So I decided to give him another chance. And once again, he's being the smart man and trying to go grab that treasure, only to find there's a bunch of liches around it. So I give him, I think, one more chance. Eventually, he does walk over here and gives us something that we will need to win this match. Vision over here. And you'll see why quite quickly. He might No, he ain't gonna get out of this alive. We'll see if we can't help him just get out alive. Because it looks like, yeah, he's going to buy new stuff now. And he managed to survive after only 5 times brought back up or something like that. Now, I'm not sure when to actually activate my plan, but it'll happen soon. But yeah, I'm just taking out the local crystals still because, you know, this is not the time to lose when we're so close. So yeah, I'm probably thinking right now just how should I get these crystals out, and I'll wait to just let you guys see how it goes. It's a tad scummy, if you consider this scummy, but it got the job done. You know, I'm definitely thinking of just getting more warriors out, and this is where it actually happens, I think. Just looking at how they work, what they're doing exactly when they're doing their little dance right there. So yeah, that's what I was going for, the spells, and this is where I kind of start, you know, figuring out what I'm going to be doing. I go that for the thunderstorm spell. There you go, you can buy, but I guess I just neglected that. But yeah, right now I'm just thinking. I'm going back to buy the thunderstorm spell as well. Any day now. It's probably explaining what I was going to do, and God knows what I was going to do. It's probably going to be dumb as hell, but place it on the Wizards Guild, and we're going to place it somewhere up so we can have low cost, but somewhere far enough so they can't really see it. That's as far as I could really get, so it is what it is, but that was kind of debatable to being too close. I was thinking of putting down another Temple of Daros, but I think that gets destroyed. I'm just doing that to help out any heroes who might need it. Alright, that is finally up, so I'm just kind of checking out my spells, and I end up using a lightning to take out those mirrors. And that makes it so each one you take out, there's one less Lich you have to do. Till you get down to the no mirrors, and there's just the main one. Yep. See, and now we just have the one Lich we have to take out. He does, for a second I thought he may have came down here to get revenge, but no, he just kind of stays up there. So yeah, we're just recruiting some new dwarves, getting more guys out to get ready to fight the Lich. And this mission is finally getting to almost an end. He does have tons of health though, so it is still a bit. Just place as much money as I can, so because it doesn't really matter if I overflow the market with gold. At this point we just need the Lich gone. Using the cloak just to help anyone who might be in a tough situation. I always use that for the most part. Really, I should be saving my money for spells now since we have it. So now the fight begins. It's a very long and actually close fight. The first people who get up here do die. I think it could sound to like maybe 3 people or 2 people who are fighting the Lich. Got some dwarves up there, but they don't last super long. Really, I should apply that cloak, but like these paladins, that's who I want up here. Paladins with the priestess. We do have a dwarf who looks like he actually came up here at a relatively low level, but just him hitting on him is leveling up so much. So yeah, we'll just kind of let the fight keep going. As of right now, it's going decently. You know, this dwarf is... I just got a buddy dwarf. I don't know how long that guy lasts, but I feel like he does die at some point. I don't know though. This other one's getting close to death, so I start healing him, trying to keep him up, and I'm trying to circulate between the 2 dwarves, healing them. But that does cost a fair bit of money, 250 per hit. And now we finally get a paladin up here. This paladin I think actually does survive the battle, which is nice. While we're taking down that. Now I look back for a second just to make sure the city's going okay, and we're starting to get hit with some skeletons running around from the portals, and the ranger skeleton's on fire and stuff like that. So keep recruiting, but the problem with that is now they're just gonna run straight up to the Lich, and that's not good because they're, well, not high enough level to do that. So you can see how many are all dying. Yeah, I don't have enough money to get any more. I should pop the rag. Yep, I do. I don't even know what it is, if it's like a cloak, rag, blanket. God only knows. So yeah, this is the final battle against the Lich. It's not as be awesome as you'd think. It's just a paladin and a priestess holding the ground together. This is quite cool. It's actually a ranger too, and a cleric, not a priestess. You know, some level 1s running in and just getting annihilated as they come up. But yeah, this paladin is holding his ground, and you gotta remember each hit he delivers is gonna get him close to leveling up again. Placing a shield on because it gives increased magical resistance. There's actually dwarf there too, I kind of forgot about that. I just placed on both because I knew, well, at least then I'd get the right one. So yeah, he's quite far down. It's only the paladin left. The dwarf just died, I think. And I'm just healing him to kind of make it off to the end. And this is when we finally kill the Lich. 186 days, maybe 187, that we've had to fight before we managed to kill Lich. Very difficult mission, you know. It took me a very long time, you know. If you enjoyed this, you know, thanks for watching. Go ahead and leave a like or subscribe. If you have any tips of how I could perform better, go ahead and leave it in the description again. Not description, comments. If anyone knows how to fix this beeping noise, go and leave that too. I'd love to learn how. You can go and message me and we'll discuss about like what recording system I'm using to film this and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.